I'm Stella Bell. I'm a PMP and I want to share with you some questions to help you prepare for your PMP exam and success. These questions focus on the Stakeholder Performance Domain. That is one of the project performance domains in the PMBOK 7th edition. Let's start with question 1. What's the primary focus of the Stakeholder Performance Domain in PMBOK 7? A, managing stakeholder engagement. B, identifying stakeholder needs and expectations. C, monitoring stakeholder satisfaction. Or D, analyzing stakeholder influence. While all of the choices on the previous page were parts of the Stakeholder Performance Domain, managing stakeholder engagement is the primary focus in the Stakeholder Performance Domain. Stakeholder engagement involves effectively communicating with stakeholders, addressing their needs and expectations, and ensuring their active involvement and support. That's because if you don't meet your stakeholder needs, for example, client needs, the project will fail in that respect. And if there are stakeholders who may be opposed to the project as opposed to being collaborators, they may also be able to derail your project. So stakeholder engagement is very important. Question number 2. You're leading a project with a wide array of stakeholders with varying levels of influence and interest. According to the PMBOK 7th edition, which principles should guide your stakeholder engagement strategy? A, stakeholder satisfaction. B, stewardship. C, systems thinking. D, adaptability and resilience. The answer is A, stakeholder satisfaction. The PMBOK 7 emphasizes principles over processes, and stakeholder satisfaction is a core principle. It highlights the importance of understanding and meeting the needs and expectations of stakeholders to ensure their support and satisfaction throughout the project. Question number 3. During a project review, you identify that a key stakeholder's requirements have not been fully captured in the project plan. According to the PMBOK 7th edition, which performance domain should you focus on to rectify this issue? A, delivery performance domain. B, development approach and lifecycle performance domain. C, stakeholder performance domain. Or D, measurement performance domain. So from the answers on the previous page, you'll know that not all of those are performance domains. And the answer would be C, stakeholder performance domain. The rationale is that stakeholder performance domain focuses on ensuring stakeholder requirements and making sure that they're captured and integrated into the project plan. And remember, a project plan is usually a living document, which means it can evolve with the project, and so can be changed when you find things that need to be corrected within that document. Question number 4. A stakeholder has expressed dissatisfaction with the current progress of the project. According to PMBOK 7th edition principles, what is the best approach to address their concerns? A, implement immediate changes to appease the stakeholder. B, schedule a meeting to discuss the concerns and collaboratively develop solutions. C, refer the stakeholder to the project sponsor for resolution. D, document the concerns and address them in the next project status report. The answer is B, schedule a meeting to discuss the concerns and collaboratively develop solutions. The rationale of this is PMBOK 7 promotes direct communication and collaboration to understand and address stakeholder concerns effectively. And I will say, yes, it's important that everyone feels heard, and it's also important to be able to talk about stakeholder requirements and also project team and process limitations, and make sure that everyone's always on the same page about those things. Question number 5. Your project team is implementing an agile approach for a software development project. According to the PMBOK 7th edition, What is the key benefit of using Agile methodology in terms of stakeholder engagement? A, increased cost control. B, enhanced stakeholder collaboration and feedback. C, detailed upfront planning. D, predictable project timelines. The answer is B, enhanced stakeholder collaboration and feedback. The rationale: Agile methodologies promote regular stakeholder interaction and feedback, improving engagement and adaptability. So again, this underscores how important it is to continually communicate with project stakeholders. It is the heart of the project. Here's a challenge bonus question for you. So this is an especially challenging question, and we'll discuss why. The question is, during a critical phase of your project, two key stakeholders provide conflicting requirements that could impact the project scope and timeline. What is the best course of action to resolve this conflict according to the PMBOK 7th edition? A, escalate the issue to the project sponsor for resolution. B, conduct a facilitated workshop to find a mutually acceptable solution. C, implement the requirement of the stakeholder with the higher influence. D, delay the project until an agreement is reached. Answer B, conduct a facilitated workshop to find a mutually acceptable solution. And again, mirroring a previous question, you may notice a theme to one of the previous questions in this presentation. The PMBOK 7 emphasizes that you need to collaborate and you need to resolve conflicts and find mutually acceptable solutions. So this was a challenge level question because it tests multiple aspects of stakeholder management, including conflict resolution, and this does come up a lot in real life. So to answer this question correctly, you would need to understand the complexity of stakeholder influence and that the most influential stakeholder can't always just win by default. And you need to understand the critical nature of project phases and apply your theoretical knowledge practically. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and good luck on your exam. If you want to see more content like this, please go to my website at www.school.com/project manager, and I look forward to seeing you there.